The No Fate channel checking in. On today's episode of Sunday Supplement Review, I have Lion Blast Pre-Workout and Nootropic. I am dedicated to helping you dads, and on this series I review a supplement every episode to help you dads decide if it is right for your fitness goals, your health needs, and most importantly, that hard-earned money. Today, I have Lion Blast Pre-Workout and Nootropic. Now, this is probably a product you've never heard of. It is an extremely small company. In fact, this is the only product they make, lionblast.com. Now, many of you probably think, well, it's a small company, it's a startup company, it's no good, but I will tell you there are a number, and I do mean a number, of amazing small companies that only have one or two products that are doing great stuff. The reason being, since they're so small, they're not worried about marketing. They're not worried about putting some hot girl holding up this bottle and looking at it longingly. What they do is put all of their effort into the ingredients, okay? So don't sleep on small companies. Definitely check them out, and hey, check out reviews like this one to see if it's worth your time and money. So lionblast.com has delivered a pre-workout and nootropic. So you probably realize that pre-workouts are big. People love their pre-workouts, myself included. But recently, probably in the last 6 months to a year, nootropics have taken off because so many people realize that it's not only important to get their body right, they want to get that mind right. They want to have that good mental feeling, get that fog out of your head, and be just locked in for your workout and for your work. So they have delivered a product that has both. Because Lion Blast is a small company and this is their first product, they only have one flavor, and that is fruit punch. You know, I'm not a big fan of fruit punch. I will say it mixes very easily, and I will say that as far as fruit punch goes, it's not overly sweet, so it's definitely drinkable. And I'm gonna give them a pass on the fruit punch. They only got one flavor. They put a lot of effort into the ingredients, so let's dive into the ingredients. Right off the bat, we have B vitamins, and I love my B vitamins. I think they are extremely underrated. We've got B6, B12, and B3. In terms of Savage muscle formation, we have beta-alanine at 2 grams, creatine monohydrate at 2 grams, and BCAAs at 3 grams. Now, here's where we get into the energy focus. We've got L-theanine at 150 milligrams and caffeine at 300 milligrams. That's plenty of caffeine. That's like 2.5 large Dunkin' Donuts coffees. It's a lot of caffeine. In terms of pumps, we've got agmatine sulfate at 500 milligrams and L-citrulline at 4 grams. In terms of the nootropics, in terms of their fierce focus matrix, they've got taurine, they've got L-tyrosine, and most importantly, coming in at 400 milligrams, lion's mane extract. And I think this is going to be a product you're going to see in a lot more pre-workouts and in a lot more nootropic products. So let's talk about cost. You dads know I put a very, very strong focus on cost. Lionblast.com, you can pick this up retail for $30. That comes with free shipping. So at 20 servings, that's not too bad. But do we ever pay retail? Hell no. If you use my code NOFATE247, you get 10% off, and that puts this pretty close to $1 per serving. It does put it a little bit over $1 per serving. That's very competitive when you see a lot of other pre-workouts coming in at $1.50 to $2 per serving. So a very, very price competitive pre-workout. And again, that NOFATE247 code lets them know that you saw the review here and lets them know to send me more of their future products, because I think these guys are going to be coming out with more products down the road. So how does Lion Blast stack up in the gym? It is one thing to put ingredients on the back of the label. It's another thing to actually see how they handle in the gym, and I have been extremely happy with it. Let's dive into pumps. The pumps are good. You feel a good pump. For the amount of ingredients that they put in here, you get a good pump. It's not going to be one of the best pump formulas out there. There are a lot more pre-workouts that are dedicated towards pumps. But again, this one is a pre-workout plus a nootropic. So you're really not looking for pumps, but they do throw some pump ingredients in there. As far as the caffeine level, as far as the energy level, this thing has been able to cover my 2-hour workouts and then some. So I've been very happy with the energy level that I've been getting from Lion Blast. Now, let's dive into the nootropic factor, that lion's mane. I will tell you, you notice it. You immediately get, I got happy. I got very excited, very happy, very focused on my workout, very excited to kind of tackle the rest of my day. I normally work out in the morning. The Lion Blast Pre-Workout has already kicked in. I'm feeling good. I'm in a positive mood and my brain is firing. I'm ready to hit those weights. Let's talk about the good takeaways from Lion Blast. First and foremost is that nootropic feeling. You're gonna like it. You're gonna feel happy. You're gonna feel focused. And I will tell you right now, it is probably one of the best nootropic feelings for the number of pre-workouts that I have tried out there. Next up is the vitamin Bs. Oftentimes, a lot of companies overlook this. They don't throw them in. I like vitamin Bs, and I think it definitely gives you an energy kick because of the role that they play in the body. And in terms of the pumps were good. Again, they didn't throw in a ton of pump formula, but for the amount of pump ingredients that they put in there, you're going to get a good pump. Let's talk about a few takeaways that I think Lion Blast could probably improve on in the future. Number one is that they have BCAAs in here. Now, I'm always a fan of BCAAs, but in terms of pre-workouts, they probably could have removed those branched chain amino acids and put in some other ingredients. Also, creatine monohydrate at 2 grams. Now, that's an underdosed size of creatine monohydrate. I do know that there has been some pretty good research with regards to creatine monohydrate in terms of brain function and as a nootropic, you know, trying to get that cognitive improvement. But many people take 5 grams of creatine a day, or they don't take it at all. So that's something that I probably would have removed. And again, to try to put a few more ingredients in here. Now, what other ingredients would I have put in here if I removed those BCAAs and those creatine? And that creatine, excuse me. Well, alpha GPC, that's a beautiful nootropic that I am a big fan of. They could have thrown that in there. Dicaffeine malate, that's another form of caffeine, but it's basically a slower digesting version of caffeine, and it prolongs that energy effect. That would have been nice to throw in maybe 50 or 75 milligrams of that. And of course, as I mentioned at the beginning, more flavors, okay? So more flavors other than fruit punch. And again, not that fruit punch was bad, I'm just not a big fan of fruit punch. If you are interested in Lion Blast, lionblast.com, NoFade 24/7 at checkout will save you 10% off, and that brings the price to just over $1 per serving. Very competitive, and I highly recommend if you're looking for a pre-workout with nootropics in it, you're going to like that Lion's Mane. I am not kidding you there. Don't ask me for a sample because I'm finishing the rest of this bottle as quickly as possible. I love this stuff. If you've come this far in the video, then definitely give it a like and hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of Lion Blast if you've tried it, or if you've got a future pre-workout that I should be reviewing. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you dads be great parents to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I post tips and tricks to save you dads time, energy, and money. 3 things that are in short supply for every dad out there.